Hello, creeps. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Sending a shout out to the BeastMaster and the Juggalo family at Spirits of the Dark Carnival. And you can find them dead or alive at CarnivalSpirits. They're dying to see you there.
I don't remember what song it was. It was something on Energy. You mentioned that Jim Carrey and Amy Poehler were your inspirations for acting. And I'm sitting here thinking, all right, it's got to be like In Living Color, and I'm like, what is it that Amy Poehler's done that's inspired you so much? Is it Parks and Rec? Is it SNL? Like,
yo, shots fired, man. What the fuck? All right.
Hey, I'm a big fan. As a matter of fact, she's in one of my favorite movies of all time, and this is a deep cut. But if you're familiar at all with Richard Kelly, he made a movie called Donnie Darko, and then he's got this movie called Southland Tales. It's an early Dwayne Johnson movie, The Rock. Wow. Not a lot of people like it, but I fucking love it. And Amy Poehler is in that movie.
Wow, I didn't even know that, man.
Oh, it's so dope. It's a little strange. It's one of those movies where you could watch it 10 times and still maybe not know what's going on, but it's fucking dope.
So Parks and Rec came after I was already fully enthralled with her. So like Amy Poehler is such a big inspiration for me, probably the biggest with Jim Carrey, because of the UCB, the Upright Citizens Brigade. You know what that is? So UCB, she is a fucking, she's like the Tech Nine of underground comedy. You gotta understand that. I gotta kind of relay this message to a way people can understand it watching this. Is that she came from Boston. She's from here, where my hometown, you know what I'm saying? Well, my home state. And she left with her 3 homies, started a fucking comedy group, the Upright Citizens Brigade, went to Chicago, learned from Del Close, who's kind of the master of the long form improv, and kind of mastered that craft of sketch comedy and improv comedy. Went to New York, started from the ground up as far as the comedy theater, you know what I'm saying? And from the UCB comedy theater was kind of, it branched off and birthed so many legends of comedy that we all know today that you didn't even know came from UCB.
You're talking about like the Wet Hot American Summer guys, like, Paul Rudd and have you ever seen that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. I love that movie. I don't think a lot of those people were from UCB because she was still up and comer at the moment, but she was still raising a lot of she was teaching, and that whole core of improv sketch comedy in the New York scene was owned by UCB. And then she relayed that to a Comedy Central show. She relayed that to a fucking the SNL cast member, you know what I'm saying? So she fucking started from, you know what I mean? And she made a powerhouse, and her talent did that, and her drive did that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I appreciate most about her. Because if you can look at her on a surface level, it's like I think she's hilarious. I think she's a great actor. I think she's a great writer. But it's all of that encompassing to me that makes her, that I admire. And if you look right there, that's my UCB certificate, my diploma. You know what I'm saying? So one of my goals was to train at UCB to do improv comedy. And I was lucky enough to train at the UCB Theater in New York and do it long enough to fucking get that cosign from the UCB to be certified. You know what I mean? But Amy Poehler is a legend to me, and she's she's definitely one of my top influences of all time.
Well, I mean, that's dope as fuck. I'm a big fan as well. And of course, Jim Carrey is a living legend that has worn so many hats. I could fucking talk forever about how much Jim Carrey means to me. But I really dug, that little nugget of truth that you slide in the song.